Hello, Big Team. Hello, friends. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth. And this video is going to be very quick because I am not able to edit at this moment because I'm having some technical difficulties with the app that I've been using to string together video clips. And I have a vlog video all set and ready to go, but it will not upload to YouTube. So I'm just filming a little kind of a life update / book haul video right now, just to let you know I'm still here. I hope to still be able to upload that reading vlog video for you, as well as various other things. I've been working on my projects and announcements for next year, and I want to get those out soon. And there's just a lot of things that I want to be able to do videos about. So just to give you kind of a quick synopsis of what's been happening, of course, I know my videos have been fewer and farther between the last couple of months, and that's due in part to the fact that I've been selling on eBay. And I'm even really behind with eBay right now. I have not been listing regularly the last several days or anything. And part of that is due to the fact that I've just been busy, and I'm having technical difficulties in various areas of life. Okay, the first thing is the computer. I was using two different computers for a while, one here in the office so that I could do my packing slips, my shipping labels and everything. And I was keeping that computer plugged in here because the battery is kaput on it. The second you unplug it, it's gone. And it takes forever to upload, reload. Well, so in the kitchen, I've been using Katie's old computer because it was also not doing great, but still is newer and works better than the one that we were using just for our personal stuff. But she took her graduation money and money from work and everything and bought herself a brand new computer to start her freshman year of college. So her old computer was just sitting in her closet, and I said, hey, can I use that? So I've been using that, and it's been working fine. Well, then the computer that I've had here in the office to do shipping labels just like completely quit. And I think there's a way to bring it back, but I don't know what that is. And Randy hasn't had time. He's going to be off next week for Thanksgiving, and hopefully he'll have time to do it. The cats are a whole nother story. You can hear Boots in the background. We're still making him stay inside all the time, and he just, he's distressed about that. So the computers are an issue. Well, then that, I could work with that. But then a couple of weeks ago, the video shop app that I use on my phone to string video clips together and do a tiny bit of editing was updated, and it has just been glitching. And I was able to update a couple of videos, which then got cut at the end. The audio was just gone for the last 2.5 minutes or so of each video, of the last two videos that I edited. And so I figured out a way to work around that with this reading vlog that I've been filming for the last 2 weeks, and it will not upload. It just will not. I keep, it'll say saving, and, it gets almost saved, and then it just goes away. I mean, it doesn't go away, but it doesn't upload to YouTube where I can type in the title and then bring it to you. It just stops. And I'm just so frustrated, but it'll be okay. What it's doing, though, is propelling me to now figure out how to edit on the computer again, because I used to be able to edit with my old camera. And so just today, I took Katie's computer and I figured out how to upload the video clips straight from my phone into the computer. And I uploaded Windows Movie Maker on her computer. It's still going to take me some time because Windows Movie Maker has updated, and it's a new version. It's not exactly, it doesn't have the same look as what I'm used to. You can still get the classic version, and if I can't figure this one out, I probably will go back and get the classic version just so that I can get this video done. And I'm just like, So I have this vlog I want to be able to upload, and it's just not happening. Meanwhile, I've been reading. I'm trying to finish the book 4 in the Kebab Kitchen mystery series for the live stream they're going to be doing tomorrow on Tiffany's channel, The Beach Bum Bookworm, because I really want to participate in that. I've got about 10 chapters left and less than 100 pages. So my goal is to get that read so that I can participate in some way with the live stream tomorrow, which is at noon. But meanwhile, one of the things that I showed on my vlog was that last weekend I loaded up a bunch of stuff, yard sale stuff, and I trucked it out to our property in another county. We have some land, like 6 acres in some, it's a country estates type of a subdivision. It's a gated subdivision. It didn't always used to be gated. It's really just country. But they were having a community yard sale out there, and so I thought, oh, well, I'll just participate in that, and, you know, then I won't have to have one here at my house. Well, that didn't go great, and it was kind of my own fault for, because instead of setting up with the group at this one house that was advertised, I went ahead and set up in front of our property, even because our property's on the main road, and I thought, okay, you know, people will pass by and they'll stop. Well, not hardly anybody passed by and stopped. A lot of people passed by, but they didn't stop. So now that I've got everything priced, I utilized that time very well. I priced things, which I don't usually do. I sifted through all the stuff that I had set aside for yard sale, and I identified a good bit of it that I think will do pretty well on eBay. So while I was just sitting there twiddling my thumbs, well, instead of twiddling my thumbs, I looked up comps on eBay and, you know, saw what I could price things at and made a list and all that. So I utilized that time very well. But that being said, now that things are priced, I got home and I said to my family, you know, I think I ought to just go ahead and have a yard sale here at the house next weekend, which is now tomorrow. And they were like, well, you know, if you want to, you know, sure, we're not going to be here. You can do it if you want to. They'll both be at work. Emily will be here, but so anyway, I'm still waffling about whether I'm actually going to do it or not. I think I will. I've left everything in the car so that it'll be real easy just to unload and set it out. And I can put out some signs, and then I can just pop a little notice on Facebook Marketplace and maybe Craigslist, and not worry about newspaper advertising or anything that costs money, and see if that helps any. However, that live stream I just mentioned starts at noon, and if I'm going to do a yard sale, I'll probably need to go past noon, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. It'll work out. So that's my long-winded explanation of what's been going on. I hope that we can get some of these technical issues worked out. And that's not even the only technical issue in our house. Our washer and dryer have just been giving us all kinds of issues. So I'm hoping maybe I can find some kind of Black Friday deal for a new washer and dryer and go ahead and get those replaced pretty soon. Meanwhile, if everything's going to be breaking, I need to be working on eBay and making some money so that I can replace all these things that need to be replaced. So it's all just a big catch-22, and I feel like I'm burning the candle at both ends, and I'm stretched too thin and all those cliches, but it's the story of my life right now. And I've got to find a balance somehow. And I think I'm doing okay with the balance of it all. I am making sure that I get in some reading time each day in the morning and a little bit at night. And it's fine. So in order to do at least something bookish, and how long have I rambled on? Oh my goodness, it's been like 9 minutes. So this second part can't be long. We had a library book sale at my regular local public library yesterday. And normally I go, it's usually on Thursdays because that's the friends' work day. So they just do it on their regular work day. And lately, this last year, they've been doing them either every other month or quarterly. I think quarterly is how often they're doing them. And they just basically set out the clearance things, the things that didn't sell up on the shelf. So it's usually not huge. It's maybe like 8 or 9 tables, give or take, and it's just whatever they have extras of. So yesterday there was a good bit of, probably about half of it was romance or women's fiction, and I found a few things that, there wasn't a whole lot of cozy mysteries, a handful, so I decided that for eBay I really want to try to go ahead and just have a lot of cozy mysteries in my inventory, so I just grabbed the ones that I could find there, and they had quite a few romances that I thought would probably do pretty good in lots, but I didn't want to just take them all early in the day. I thought I'll just let, you know, let what happens happen. And then if at the end of the day they're just going to donate what's left, I could probably get a pretty good deal. And so that's what happened. I came back at the very end, and they had already started putting things in boxes, but thankfully the romances were in, the majority of them were in a couple of boxes. Well, one was a clothes basket. It was full, and then a box. And so I offered $4 per container, and so for $8 I got everything that was left over. Well, not everything that was left over. I got everything that they put in those boxes, basically, which was the majority of the romances. So I'm not going to show you those right now. I may not show you those at all unless once I start sifting through them, if there's any really amazing finds. But I think it's mostly just going to be things that I can group together in lots, some harlequins and things like that, will do okay. It's not going to be my retirement money or anything, but it'll help, and it'll generate, more sales in our eBay store. But I went at the beginning of the day and I sifted through, and I got the things that I knew for sure that I wanted, or that I want to give to somebody, or a couple of odds and ends to sell. So the first one, my friend from the flea market bookstore, she had asked me, she's like, I'm not going to be able to come, if there's any Stephen King, grab it for me. So, and by the way, they do fill a bag for $1. So this bag is about half full. It just goes to about here. And I got all of that for $1. So the only Stephen King book I found was On Writing, and I didn't know if she wanted this or not, but I went ahead and grabbed it. And, she said any Stephen King, so that's what I got. I did grab a couple of cozy mysteries. I may already have these, but I just thought, well, these will just go in my inventory. One of the Lorna Barrett books, Sentenced to Death. This is one of the book something. What is the name of the series? I can't even think of the name of the series now. Is it Booktown? It says there's recipes in here too. I didn't realize that. Booktown Mysteries. Yeah, I was right. And then one of the Leslie Meyer books. This is New Year's Eve Murder. And those are the Lucy Stone mysteries. Oh, I also got a couple of birthday gifts. I'll show you those at the end. They're not books, but they're hilarious, so stay tuned. I picked this up for my sister. I have this whole series, and I noticed that she had it on her Goodreads TBR, but I don't think she has a copy. This is The Lumbee Lines by Gail Fraser. I think this is a Christian fiction, or at least lightly Christian-based. I generally collect Elizabeth Berg books, although I've only read a couple, and I haven't even liked all the ones that I've read, but I usually just love the covers. And this is true to form. I don't know if this is standalone or part of a series. There is one that's part of a series that I still need. I think it's like a 3-book series, and I've got 2 of them. But this one, I don't know. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look it up. I just grabbed it because I was kind of in a hurry. I needed to get what I wanted to get and get back home for a little while, and then go back at the end because book club was right after that. So I was doing a lot of running back and forth. I can't remember if I have this or not. I have read several Sandra Dallas books, and I think I have this on my, maybe on my Scribd, saved on Scribd, but I don't think I have the book. Alice's Tulips. Sandra Dallas, another author that's hit and miss. I have liked some that I've read by her and not others. I have a few from this Beth Wiseman Amish series, but I don't know if I have this one, Plain Promise. Again, it's fill a bag for $1, so you're not really losing much if you grab something that's a duplicate. And I don't think I have this Lori Copeland book, When Love Comes My Way. I have read a pretty good amount of Lori Copeland over the last couple of years. This was actually the first book I picked up, and I thought, oh, this looks cute. Sweet Tea, Fried Chicken, and Lazy Dogs, Reflections on North Carolina Life by Bill Thompson. And that just looks so idyllic and fun to read. I mean, look at that. The porch with the rocking chair and the dog. That's awesome. And then I got this one kind of in mind to resell. I don't know anything about this book, and this is a pretty nice softcover edition. I didn't look up comps or anything, so it may be worth nothing, but it's a Mark Twain book called The Innocents Abroad. I've never heard of it. Is this something I should read? I've only ever read by Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, and that jumping frog story. That's the only things I've read. Well, and there's something else famous that he wrote that I didn't even realize. Is it Prince of the Pauper or something? Did he write that? He wrote something along along those lines. Anyway, I've never heard of this, but it looked like a nice copy, and so I picked it up. So that's what I got at the book sale. Now let me show you, and again, all that was $1 for everything, not a piece, but for everything. My husband and I guess Katie, I don't know if she helped pick them out or not, got me a couple of shirts for my birthday. I think I saw this somewhere on like an image on Instagram or something, and I was like, oh, I love that. It's, of course, Back to the Future, which is Back to the Future and Star Wars rank up there as my top favorite movies of all time. So it says, Marty, whatever happens, don't ever go to 2020. That's awesome. And I love the color. It's kind of a lavender, heather, purple. And then, because they don't call me Elizalate for nothing, don't rush me. I'm waiting for the last minute. That is the story of my life. I am well known among my friends and acquaintances for being very time challenged. There's a whole story behind that, which I might share with you some other time. But for now, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to be back with more videos soon. Hopefully I can get all these technical issues worked out. And meanwhile, I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.